Hello and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to another Doctor Who video. And this week we're going to be talking about something a little bit different that we don't usually cover, and that is Doctor Who events. Now, there isn't a lot of stuff. I have mentioned a Doctor Who event in the past, that being San Diego Comic-Con, which wasn't a Doctor Who exclusive event, but there was a panel there about Doctor Who, and I have explained that sort of in a couple of other videos. So yeah, about a couple of other videos, including the one that I obviously did say about some stuff about the war between the land and the sea, the Doctor Who spin-off series, which is coming off very, very soon. Go ahead and check out my videos on that, because they're actually pretty good. And one of them videos has actually become my most viewed Doctor Who sit-down video, which I'm very, very thankful for. So thank you for everyone who has watched that video and smashed a like on that video and subscribe because of that video, because I do massively appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this video. We're going to be talking about the Doctor Who event of the century, Doctor Who at the Proms. And this is going to be a very, very interesting one, because back when I was back in 2010, 2013, around that era, I grew up and I remember watching on TV, or on BBC iPlayer at the time, Doctor Who at the Proms. And obviously there has been, I believe, 3 Doctor Who at the Proms, from what I remember. From what I remember, there was 3 of them so far. And we're going to go through all 3 of them, and then we're going to go on to the brand new 2024 Doctor Who at the Proms. We're going to be talking about a potential release date for when this is going to be aired and screened. We're also going to be talking about some little extra leaks, I guess, kind of things that I have found out from a couple of other YouTubers who have been fortunate enough to have actually been there and got an invite and all of that kind of stuff. But before we fully get into this video, please hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications. We're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, and if you like Doctor Who, if you like anything Doctor Who wise, you know, reviews, videos like this, updates, the latest Doctor Who news, I'm going to bring it all here on this YouTube channel. So do click subscribe if you're new around here and you enjoy this kind of content. Also, if you do enjoy the content a lot and you do like Doctor Who videos and you want more Doctor Who videos on this YouTube channel, then go ahead and smash a like on this video. Just click the like button and that tells me that you guys enjoyed this video, and I can make more of them, and I'll be releasing a lot more very, very soon. I do have a couple of reviews on the way as well. I've got the review of the 14th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver from Character Options. Finally got my hands on it, so I'm going to be reviewing it very, very soon. Stay tuned for that one. I'm also going to be reviewing the 15th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver when it comes out from Character Options as well. And a couple of other variants, which I may have a couple of videos coming on very, very soon. And it could be pretty cool for this channel and pretty big as well. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. And also I'm going to be reviewing not very, very soon, because I don't know exactly when it will come. But I have ordered the Rubber Toe replica Sonic Screwdriver of the 14th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. That is on the way, being made as we are speaking, or well, it could be literally, it's in the process of being made. I have ordered it, and it could be coming either this year or potentially early next year. I don't know fully when it's going to come, so I don't know when to expect the review. But one thing I will say is this will be the most in-depth, in-detailed, honest review of this Sonic Screwdriver prop replica that will be out there on the internet. So you're going to want to subscribe and, you know, stick around for that video, because it's going to be pretty cool. And I mean, I've done a couple of other reviews on prop replicas before now in the past, even back when my channel was like in the early stages. So yeah, got a lot of content coming very, very soon, which I'm very, very excited about, and yeah, it's a good reason to subscribe to this YouTube channel. But let's get into this video. So Doctor Who at the Proms is a big basically event that is, well, it's essentially a show, technically. It's like a prom show which is held at the Royal Albert Hall, and it's a big event. It's a big thing for people in the UK especially, because the Royal Albert Hall is a really well-renowned hall in the UK, and it's had a lot of performances. A lot of performances have been played there, and a lot of musical performances, etc., have been held at this specific hall, and it's a pretty good privilege to actually have a show there. Having said that, Doctor Who have done 3 shows in the past in this specific hall, and all of them have been very cool, and increasingly so over the years. So we had the first show, which I believe was done in 2008/2009. It was a David Tennant era kind of thing, which actually portrayed the show from Series 1 to Series 4, I believe, at the time. Series 3 or Series 4, somewhere around there. And it had a lot of cool shows, including... well, it's got a lot of cool segments in it, because they had a lot of monsters there from the series, which I think was very cool. A lot of very iconic music, from This Is Gallifrey to Validation. Lots of very well-known tracks from that era of Doctor Who was played. They had a whole regeneration suite kind of thing, which happened as well, which was really cool. It was a very cool event. Obviously, I didn't watch it at the time. I was kind of new to Doctor Who at that time, and I probably hadn't watched a lot of the episodes back then, so why would I have watched that at the time? So yeah, basically that came out, and they did a lot of things as well. They had Cybermen there, they had Daleks there. A lot of very cool things, and that sort of begged the question, when were they going to do a next one? Or if they even would do like a next one. And in 2010 that was made a reality, because they did Doctor Who at the Proms 2010. Now this, I've got to say, a perfect time to get a second Doctor Who at the Proms in. Doctor Who had just finished off its most popular series ever, Doctor Who Series 4. The 10th Doctor had just regenerated into the 11th Doctor, and Series 5 hit the screens with an absolute success. So what better way to celebrate that success and celebrate music in Doctor Who than to do a Doctor Who at the Proms 2010. And that they did, and it was really, it was very successful, because I remember watching this one as a kid. I remember Matt Smith pulling up to the Doctor Who at the Proms and doing his own acting piece, which I don't even think has ever been done before at like a Proms kind of event on this scale, or a musical event of this scale. It's very unique, and the way the Doctor Who did this as well. Of course, they had a load of monsters there as well. They had Jadoon, they had Silurians, they had Cybermen as always, and they also had the brand new Paradigm Daleks turn up on stage, and they also had the Ironside Dalek as well there, I believe, and they had like a little conflict moment between the two Daleks, which again were very memorable. They played a load of really iconic songs. For me, some of the most iconic songs of the show, such as I Am the Doctor, just one of them songs that was in the show that... I mean, my first series was Series 5, my first full series. I watched Doctor Who before then, but Series 5 was my first full series, and Matt Smith is basically my Doctor, so seeing that was just a really cool event. Even though that I didn't get to be there in person, still watching that through BBC iPlayer and on TV was just a really cool experience. And for a person who loves the music of Mary Gold in Doctor Who, and his work is just phenomenal, which is why I'm so glad that he came back for, obviously, the new series. But yeah, basically that was sort of Doctor Who at the Proms 2010. Then we got a third instalment, and nobody was really expecting this because, like, Doctor Who is still going very, very well at this point. And Doctor Who basically released the third instalment of Doctor Who in the Proms back in 2013. Now, I think it was 2013 when this all went down. Basically, it was the time as Series 7 was hitting our screens. We got a brand new array of music from Series 7, Series 6, all the way dating back, obviously, but we got a bunch of music, including some of the new pieces from Series 7, which some of the music from Series 7 is amazing. Absolutely love it. They had a load of cool monsters there, including the brand new Cybermen as well. They had the brand new Cybermen from Nightmare in Silver. They made their appearance there, and they also had Matt Smith and Jenna Louise Carlman actually there as well. And they kind of played off this whole idea that they kind of done like a really, really cool thing where Matt Smith turned into like the composer, and they kind of did a very, very cool little skit. It's obviously on there on YouTube if you do want to go ahead and watch it. But that was a really, really cool piece, and it was also nice to get a companion there as well because, well, it's never been done before. They had obviously Matt Smith come out to the 2010 one, but they didn't have Karen Gillan there for... I believe they didn't have her there anyway. I can't fully remember, but the main part that I remember was like the whole like Matt Smith performance with like this little bomb thing. And that they was going to blow up the Royal Albert Hall, and it was going to be like a big thing, and they got some like kid to defuse the bomb or whatever. That was the whole storyline anyway. But yeah, coming back to the 2013 one, there's a load of brand new music from Series 7 Part 1 and Part 2, especially some of the banging tracks from Asylum of the Daleks, Asylum of the Daleks, which was really, really cool hearing them tracks being performed live at the Royal Albert Hall. Again, didn't get to go to that one again, but really, really cool to see them like playing the music and having this whole sort of show around it was just really, really cool. And then after that, Doctor Who at the Proms never really happened, and I think this is just in part to Doctor Who viewing figures dropping every single year from that point on. We had Peter Capaldi who came in as the Doctor, and throughout its era the viewing figures slowly decreased with each series, and then as soon as Jodie Whittaker hit, yeah, basically the viewing figures just dropped off a cliff at that point and just kept on dropping and dropping and dropping until now. And that is because, well, Doctor Who at the Proms 2024 has been confirmed, it has been seen, they filmed it, and the live event has taken place, but we're going to be seeing it a bit in the future. Like, from what I know, we're going to see it a little bit in the future, and we're going to go into a little bit more depth about the actual Proms, what we know about the Proms, who could be showing an appearance there, very, very cool idea, and yeah, just a couple of other cool little information-y bits about Doctor Who at the Proms 2024. Now, I'm hoping that they're going to be doing a bigger... Well, yeah, I hope that they're going to step this up again from the previous one. Now, saying that, the previous one was back in 2013, so... I'm saying 2013, I don't know fully that it was 2013, but that is my guess of when it was because of the music and stuff that was played at the time. But yeah, basically the last prom was back in 2013, so there is obviously a big gap in between it, and it was such a surprise, and such a nice surprise to see that they were going to be doing a Doctor Who at the Proms 2024, because we haven't had one for years, and it's very, very cool that they've actually managed to pull this off and do some really, really cool things. There has been sightings of the Cybermen there. For some reason, the Capaldi/Smith Cybermen, I haven't seen any of the new Cybermen there, but they could be unveiling a couple of new things there as well from, like, the recent series. But from what I've seen, there is going to be Cybermen there. There is going to be, you know, there's been Silurians there, which is very, very cool as well. Considering the Silurians are coming back for the Christmas special this year as well, which is very, very cool. They also have a very, very big guest star appearance from Catherine Tate, who plays Donna Noble, which is a really, really cool thing. I believe she's actually hosting the Doctor Who at the Proms this year, which is going to be really, really fun. Catherine Tate's amazing, and yes, I know she'll absolutely knock it out of the park with actually doing this and, you know, fully opening this whole thing. I can expect that they're going to be doing a lot of really, really good music there. I can imagine they're going to be covering music from all eras of Doctor Who. It's actually been confirmed that the brand new 15th Doctor's tracks are going to be played there as well, including the 15th Doctor's official theme, which, again, that song sounds absolutely amazing. I can't wait to hear that actually being performed live at the Proms. I think it's gonna sound really, really great, and yeah, I think it's gonna be great, and I think it's definitely one that I'm gonna catch. And you know what? I'll do a whole video on it when I've watched it as well. You know what? I'll do like a little bit of a review on it, because why not? I suppose. But yeah, this is gonna be really, really cool. Russell T Davies was there at the time as well. I know he was in the audience 100%. Don't know if he will be making an appearance on stage or not, but he definitely is there, which is always good to see. We have the TARDIS, which was on the stage as well. Again, really, really cool to see. Everyone who went to the Proms as well. I know a couple of YouTubers who have showed the face at the Doctor at the Proms, who are actually invited, I believe, to that event. And all of them seem to really, really enjoyed it. So that is always a really, really good sign to see that it was an enjoyable experience whilst they were there. So I'm sure it will be really, really fun when we see it on our screens. When we are going to see it on our screens has been teased at a little bit more. And Russell T Davies actually came out and said himself that we should be expecting to see it on our screens in December this year. Now, I believe it is going to be Christmas Day. Possibly Christmas Day that we're going to see this unfold, but it could be another date. I don't fully 100% know, but we should be expecting to see it definitely the end of this year. Which is going to be really, really cool, because obviously we've got a bit of a wait until our next Doctor Who episode, so having the Doctor Who episode and Doctor Who at the Proms is going to be nice, because we have extra Doctor Who content which is coming. Yeah, which I think is really, really cool, and I really, really like that they're releasing this extra content as well. And we do know in the future we do have a lot more Doctor Who content coming. We have Doctor Who Series 2, which is coming very, very soon. We also have the War Between the Land and the Sea, the Doctor Who spin-off series. I've actually done a couple of videos on that as well, so again, if you want to check them out, go ahead and check them out. But yeah, basically that is my whole video on the Doctor Who at the Proms and all that is surrounding that and what has been essentially leaked to us at the public and announced so far. So yeah, very, very cool thing. I'm actually very, very excited to obviously watch this when it does come out. It's definitely going to be something that I'm going to be giving a watch. But yeah, that is basically the end of this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe. As usual, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, so massively would appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. And also, whilst you're down there, click a like on this video as well. But yeah, that's it for today's video. So thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.